Welcome. Jumping on here real quick to make a short video. Scrolling through Facebook yesterday, came across a post from Indiana Firearms Coalition. The only place I had seen it so far. I went online, Googled just for verification purposes, but right here, breaking: Doge has walked into the ATF and plans to revise and repeal dozens of gun restrictions before July 4th. Abolish the ATF. So we're going to do some article reading here. I'll do it live just throw it up on the side of the screen and do it. Did not prepare anything for this video. We kind of just jumping straight into it. I tried to go live on Rumble, but I was struggling with my new microphone setup and different things. There's a great big ad across here. How do I get rid of this ad? There we go. This will work. So this is from MSN. Title states what I stated a while ago. Doge enters ATF with mandate to slash gun regulations. The U.S. Doge Service has sent staff to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives with the goal of revising or eliminating dozens of rules and gun restrictions by 4th of July, according to multiple people with knowledge of the efforts. You spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss plans that have not been made public. The initial target was to change 47 regulations, an apparent reference to Donald Trump's status as the 47th president of the United States, two people said. But the ATF and Doge staffers are now poised to exceed that goal with upward of 50 changes planned. Revisions are part of a seismic shift unfolding at the ATF as the Trump administration proposes slashing the law enforcement agency's budget and dramatically reducing the number of inspectors who ensure that gun sellers are in compliance with federal laws. That's speculation. We are reading from MSN, so we have to be careful how we interpret this. Some Republicans in Congress have called for abolishing the agency altogether. I don't think it's Republicans in Congress. I think it's the majority of gun owners. Repeal the ATF. It needs to go. First, though, big beautiful bill needs to go through with the revisions to get rid of the short-barreled rifles and suppressors and all that stuff. That needs to go first, and then we can repeal the ATF because we don't want the FBI getting control of this, who has a lot bigger budget and causing more issues for us. If the plans are enacted, it would be a major win for pro-gun advocacy groups who have long claimed the ATF is an agency with too many gun regulations that tramples on the Second Amendment, and it does. Gun control advocates fear that the changes afoot at ATF will more easily allow potential dangerous people to obtain weapons with little resources. So, no, it won't, because you're not changing. Listen, bad people are going to get guns regardless of what's going on. They're going to get them. They're going to find them. They're going to buy them. And most likely they're not buying them at a gun store to begin with. They're buying them off somebody out of the trunk of the car in a back alley somewhere. They're not buying them in gun stores the majority of the time. That's not happening. That's not to say it doesn't happen all the time. But the majority of those gun sales do not happen in the gun store. So the exact scope and details of the potential changes are still being determined. ATF has hundreds of regulations and revisions. Could include changing the responsibilities of certain ATF positions, updating what types of firearms can be imported, and making licensing fees refundable. As Attorney General Bondi has made clear, the ATF is working hard to reduce regulatory red tape that burdens lawful gun owners and to ensure agents are doing real police work hunting down criminals and gang members, not knocking on the doors of lawful gun owners in the middle of the night, said Chad Gilmartin, a spokesman for the Justice Department, which oversees the ATF. Here's another thing. I have a hard time believing any word Pam Bondi says. So take that with a grain of salt as well. I don't know. I don't trust her. Still don't trust her. Otherwise, I think this would already been done. If she was on our side, this was already been done. We wouldn't be worried about this. All right, so the Trump administration backed ATF General Counsel Robert Leder an ardent Second Amendment advocate, is overseeing the changes at the ATF while working with Doge. He has shifted additional ATF attorneys to work on the changes. So it seems on paper this may be a good thing. We will have to wait and see if it actually is or not. I don't know. It's one of the things we just have to see what they're going to do, what the plans are, where everybody's going to be. So I would hate for them to go in there and shut it down at this point, only because you'd never know what is going to take its place. The government does not want to relinquish power of anything. And if they say they're shutting one thing down, most likely they're just starting something else up to take it over. They've moved it. They move funding. They move things different places. And it's all smoke and mirrors. Because remember, left wing and right wing belong to the same bird. That's the biggest thing you need to get. The left wing, right wing, one bird. With that, we'll talk to you later.